1996, there have been dairy cows on the South Dakota State University campus. But that will come to an end in June, as the university is closing the dairy research and training facility. But it's causing some controversy among students, and they plan to fight to keep it open. We take a look in this week's Agweek cover story.
Students in the Dairy Science Department at SDSU were shocked when a college-wide email was sent announcing the campus dairy farm is closing.
I was extremely surprised. I mean, I don't think any of us really knew it was coming.
Students had been told that soon a newer, more updated dairy farm would be built on campus. But now, they're planning to close down the operation instead.
At first, I was kind of shocked. I was like, what? Because last year and even this fall, they were planning on putting in a robot, and plans I know change, but to initially come out and say hey, we're gonna put in these robots, yeah, let's go. I was so excited for that. But then when they came out and said, oh hey, we're just gonna shut this down, I'm like, what?
The current dairy farm is outdated, and due to lack of funding, the university was unable to reach their goals of over $28 million to update the farm, or over $50 million needed to build a new farm, even with $7.5 million being allocated by the state for this project.
Unfortunately, we find ourselves where we do not have a viable path forward for a new farm, and it's not viable to continue the operations of the present farm. So that is very regrettable. It's a situation that's developed over a number of years. I realize the announcement may be found to be sudden by some, but in fact, this has been developing over an extended period of time.
Some alumni and students feel that they don't need the most updated facilities to still benefit from keeping the dairy open.
But SDSU utilizes, and some of the programs that they do out on the farm are very similar to real life applications. We don't necessarily need a several $1 million brand new dairy in order to operate, because a lot of the students that come through the dairy program and plan to go back to the dairy farm are students that come from, real life modern dairies. So it doesn't necessarily need to be 1,000 cows with a bunch of robots, because that's not what a lot of students are going back home to.
SDSU is working with local dairies to be able to still offer hands-on dairy experiences to the students. However, the on-campus dairy is a vital part of extracurricular activities, including Dairy Club, Dairy Judging Team, Little International, and Dairy Camp.
We bring in youth from the states of South Dakota, Minnesota. We even had some from Wisconsin last year, and they get to come, they get a dairy heifer for 3 days. They get to walk them around, wash them, take care of their heifer. It's just such a fun experience for them. So now, without the dairy there, we can't really have our dairy camp anymore.
But students are determined to have a voice in this decision. Senior dairy production student Jacob Schaefer has been collecting testimonies to send to members of the state legislature.
I've talked to a lot of different people, from alumni to current students to farm employees, that just truly don't understand how this is happening or how this got out of hand.
Their goal is to bring this situation to the spotlight and hopefully save the dairy.
Obviously, there's been a lot of buzz on social media, but we want our voices to be heard.
You could read more in the next Agweek magazine or at agweek.com.
Thanks for watching Agweek TV on YouTube. Make sure to like and subscribe. We put out new videos every Saturday.